How are you doing? How are you doing?
Brilliantly and terribly.
I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Not gonna let that stop me. Just let you know. But ate a lot of food, drank a lot of liquids. I see no reason why this pump won't be as freaky as usual.
Pain that you go through is temporary, but the greatness on the other side is forever. And on the other side of that, man, is the good shit. It's the greatness.
You get hit with adversity, where so much is riding on you. Not just you, your family, everything's riding on us. And you overcome it.
How can I deal with the fact that this is painful for me? And the answer is, the fact that it is painful is the reason that it's working.
Yeah.
And this world will break you down, bro. It will fucking break you. It breaks you through the smallest shit to the biggest shit. But you know, when you wake up in the fucking morning, you're the only person that can take action and help yourself out.
And you know, like a couple years ago, man, I hit rock bottom. I really did. Everything in my life was just turning upside down, you know? And I really had to step back and really see what I was doing, you know? So the first thing you gotta do to fix something is evaluate yourself, see what's up.
Usually we react. We have pain, we have suffering, we react, and we react about, get the fuck out of here. We gotta go. It's those people who are able to control that fucking feeling of fucking flight and say, nah, motherfucker, there's a way through this.
Well, there's nothing here in reality but death. Anything that happened to us, eventually we can get over it. But death is the reality.
You've been hurt too many fucking times. And I know that because of how fucking hard you work. The hardest fucking workers have been through the hardest shit. You've been through a fucking lot, and I can see that because you're my boy. And the reason that you're fucking great, and the reason that you're here right now is because all that shit, you wouldn't take any of that back, would you? Never, bro. Never. That shit built me. That shit built me.
See the tears in my eyes? That's the tears of pain. Drive through that pain. Muscle through that pain. Muscle through the goddamn pain.
The pain leaves, what comes in? Pride. Fucking natural high. That you're actually doing something, you're making a difference in your life.
Life will not always be 70 and sunny. Life is the ultimate competitor. It's relentless. It will continue to attack you when you least expect it. We must learn to adapt and overcome to any and all obstacles that are in front of us. We have to evolve.
You gotta set the example. This is another obstacle. This obstacle cannot define me. It's not gonna cripple me. It's not gonna be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm gonna step away on my own terms.
If you start to feel stress about adversity, I think diving right into it is like the secret for growth.
But in order to find that growth, you must first feel the pain. Two types of pain, guys. Pain that kills you, hurts you, injures you, and there's a pain of progress that changes you. That's what we're gonna embark on.
You're not gonna stay on the ground for the rest of your life. You're gonna get up. And every bruise and every wound, internal or external, is just a piece of the puzzle to becoming a winner.
But I didn't get here doing everything that I love. I did a fuckload of shit I hate, and I did it for a very long period of time. And I did not have anyone to root me on. And in fact, I had many people who were actively trying to destroy my path and tell me why it was a terrible idea.
Pick up the world with all of its trouble, with all of its suffering, with all of its evil, and move forward with it. And in bearing that burden, learn that you're the sort of creature that can bear that burden and therefore deserving of respect.
Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness, and it will fucking just hammer you.
Things happen, yeah, as you know. I mean, things come and they go, right? It's a cyclical game. And you have your ups and you have your downs, and now it's time for them to start rebuilding and start putting pieces of the puzzle there that can win championships again. It's just part of the beast.
Don't be so sure that your position in your room is so damn trivial. It might be your attitude towards it that's trivial. And if you're in dire straits and dire circumstances, Just look at how much opportunity you have to make things better.
Somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt, get a reward from it.
That's why you gotta be strong, you know? You have to be strong in those moments, because if you're not strong and you can't endure what the universe throws at you, then you're just gonna be a loser. And you don't wanna be a fucking loser.
It's putting yourself to the fire constantly. That leads to the character, the individual, and the will. That's where that is born and bred from.
It was a violent struggle daily to get where I'm at today. I'm not gonna water it down. I'm not gonna water it down. Shit wasn't fun. It ain't fun today, but I'm happy.
And we can't only wish for sunny days, because otherwise we'd have droughts and everyone would die.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
Sometimes when you think your life is falling apart, you know, it's actually falling into place. All you gotta do is just hold on.
I guess the takeaway from it is, you know, life is always gonna throw shit at you. Just how many times do you want to clean yourself off?
I'd like to thank my mom up here who never picked me up, who never picked me up when I fell. She taught me how to get up when I was knocked down. I was not always this strong guy you see. I went through a lot of hard times in my life to get here today.
He was such a good guy, and he never rocked the boat.
Yeah.
He was such a good guy, and he always conformed to our expectations. He was such a good guy, and he was so predictable.
Being ashamed is one of the biggest things that kill people nowadays. In their minds, kill them from moving forward. I'm ashamed of myself. Don't ever be ashamed of anything you've done in your life. Face it, fix it, make it better.
Take ownership of your mistakes, take ownership of your shortfalls, take ownership of your problems, and then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved.
I might not have tomorrow. You know, there's some things I wish I could go back and do a little better, but I did them the best of my ability with my intellect at that time, with my education, what I knew.
You take that hot, warm shower, first thing that comes to your fucking mind is, why the fuck did I quit? So what keeps me going? I've quit several things. I know what's on the back end of fucking quitting. It's a lifetime of thinking about, why the fuck did I do that? And I ain't fucking doing that no more.
No regrets. No wonders of what if. Just damn sure proud and excited of what's gonna come, what's gonna be. That's a good fucking day, man.
Like, what would I do if I weren't afraid? And what would I do if I didn't, if I knew I couldn't fail? And the idea that I will never wish for fewer epic stories at the end of my life. And I've never regretted failures. I've always regretted things that I didn't try.
Listen, the ups and downs are not over, believe it or not, in life. And only thing we can do is just have that focus and belief in ourselves.
Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now, take what's left and live it properly.
You know, when you're going through something really challenging, how do you show up within it? Do you choose to become a victim of complaining and misery and shitty, or do you find meaning in how you show up in the suffering, you know?
Some people fight being alone. They fight being alone. They fight being single. They don't enjoy it. They just anything. Just invite anybody over. You invite people over you don't even like. Just come on over, girl. Come on over. Let's just hang out, because you're afraid of being alone and you're avoid of thinking.
But even when you feel alone, you're not, you know, because you always got yourself. And it's up to you, bro. Everything's up to you, all right? So, do what you need to do.
Every fucking cunt out there, you're a fucking sick cunt if you want to be, bro. Stop being a fucking sad cunt, alright? Go out, get bitches, be a fucking sick cunt like Ziz, bro. That's what we fucking do, cunt. That's what we do in this shit, bro.